Alright, y'all. This is day 1 entrance ticket for STAR review. Okay, so keyword is represent or model on the problems we're working on today. Okay, this means they're the same but in different ways. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the answer choices, your equations, in y equals, and look at the graph or table. So I'm going to start on this first one. I'm going to go to y equals, and I'm going to type in just that first equation. So I have 99, I can't type t, but I can do x squared instead, plus 858, and I'm going to go to the table. Now my table is counting by 5, so 5 has 3,300, which this does not have, therefore A is not my answer. Okay, and before I keep going, the reason I'm doing this is because it says based on the table which function can be used to model, which was one of our keywords, this situation. Y'all, your key, always read the question first. Find out what it's asking for. These words up here we don't even need, it's just talking about this. So read your question first. Now if you needed more information you could go back and read the top. Okay, so let's try the second equation. Negative 4.9 x squared plus 295x plus 0.6. Go to my table, and I'm going to start with 5. So this gives me a decimal, 1353.1. Okay, this is not that, but let's look, it's close. So go to 10. 2460.6. It's also close, so let's put a maybe. And let's look at the next one. So this is negative 4.9 x squared plus 295x plus 2. Let's look at this one. So at 5 it says 1354.5, which is not as close. 10 has 2462, which is not as close. And last one, 99x squared plus 1470.3. Okay, let's look at 5 with 39. Nope, not even close. So B is our answer. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, this one is a graph. Okay, so if we read the question, remember, read the question first. Which function is best represented by the graph of this situation? Okay, represented. Remember, it says represent. Okay, so that's how we know to use this method. So I'm given these equations. It says which function is best represented by the graph. So best means it might not be exact. Same in the last one. Okay, so let's type that first one. Remember, you're using negative at the beginning. Negative 16t squared minus... So minus 64x. Oh, graph. Now, one thing I want you to realize is we can change our window, but even if we don't, we're only looking here. Okay? And let's change our window to show that. Well, this one, first off, is obviously not in that positive area, so we can cross it out. Okay? And just in case you forget how to change your window, we're not going to do that first. So plus 128x minus 256. We're going to hit graph. So that also is not in that window, so that is not our answer. So then we have negative 16x squared plus 64x. Okay, this is in that window. And it goes from 0 to 4, so this is a maybe. Let's look at the last one. This is minus 128x minus 256, hit graph, and that's not in the window, therefore C is our only answer. We didn't have to change the window at all. Okay, last one. It says which graph best represents, now this is not our answer choices. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. Okay, we're going to type in just that one equation, which makes life even easier, and we're going to type it exactly the way we see it. Now remember, to make an exponent out of anything, you can use this little guy. And we're making x our exponent, and we're going to hit graph. So we see that it's increasing. Now that does not tell us much. Let's find where it touches the y-axis, which is where x is 0, at 2. Well, look, this one touches at 10, This one touches at 5. These two might be 2. We don't know. So we can find another pretty point. This one has 110. And this one has 1.5. This has 110, not 1.5. Therefore, F is my answer. Now, you could have also changed the window. So we see this goes from -3 to 5 for X, counting by ones, and it goes from 0 to 60. And you don't really have to change what it's counting by, and if you graph, okay, you'll see that. And it's a little hard to tell. I definitely would look at your points. Okay, so now you're going to go work on these problems in your book. Okay, write your answers on the back. So on your back, you have your answer doc. All right. Good luck. Try your best.